Man, the market has been garbage over the past month, and either way, it's not looking up, it's looking down right now. So let's see what happens over the next couple months. Maybe it'll be pretty good. But either way, welcome back. What's going on, people? It's your boy Dollar Mike, and I'm back at it again with another video. You guys already know what's going on in today's video because it's another portfolio update. Nothing too crazy around here. So, portfolio update for the month of May of 2022. Let's get right into the video. Let's go. If you haven't seen my videos before, I make videos going over a whole bunch of different personal finance topics. So that means saving your money, investing your money, budgeting, credit cards. It's all covered right here on Dollar Mike. So if you're interested in stuff like that, make sure you hit that like button on the video. It helps with the YouTube algorithm, and hit the subscribe button to see more content like it. On top of that, if you want to get away from the personal finance stuff and just see me in my general life, then I have a lifestyle/vlog channel as well. The link will be right up there for that. But either way, we're not going to waste any more time. Let's get right into my Robinhood portfolio. This is a dividend and growth portfolio, and we're going to jump right in for May of 2022. So I got the Robinhood app primed and ready right for me right here. Face ID, and we are in. Right now, my portfolio is sitting at $33,764.20. Overall, today, I'm down about $3.50. That's pretty much from the little bit of crypto I have in this account. Past week, I'm down about $1,600. Yes, this month has been terrible, and we're going to get into that in a second. $1,600, about 4.6%, almost 5% of my portfolio down in the past week. Past month, down over 9%, 9.67%, or roughly $3,600. Ooh. Past 3 months, we are down about 21%. Wow, $2,100, about 6%. Past year, we're down about $4,000 or 10%. And overall, all time since I've had my portfolio, I'm up about 16.5% or $4,786.38. If we scroll down, we can see my buying power right now. Nothing crazy there. As you guys may know, I talked about this in the last portfolio update video. I'm going to start doing $200 every single week into my Robinhood portfolio, and it should stay consistent at that 200 level for some time until I increase it again. Overall, you guys already know I'm a long-term investor. I invest in most of these stocks in here will be held for the long term, and I'm also a dividend investor, so that means most of these stocks in here I'm buying and I'm holding for the long term just because I get the dividend from it and have that reinvested back into the stock to earn me even more money next dividend payout. I talk about all my dividend stocks in my dividend portfolio videos, which I just dropped one, so definitely check that video out. It'll be linked right up there. Past that though, we scroll down, we can see the portfolio. My option, nothing crazy right there, so let's just jump into the stocks. If you guys seen my previous portfolio video, you would know that I made a couple of changes, or I planned on making a couple of changes in the month of April, and I did. I bought some new stocks. I sold some other ones like ticker symbol CSWC. You won't see that on here, and some other ones I added to the portfolio, which you will see on here. They're not funded just yet because I'm waiting for this market to do whatever it wants to do, but we'll get into that when we get into that. Either way, first stock on the list today is Nintendo, sitting at $56.98. Love Nintendo, definitely plan on buying more. No rush on it right this very moment, but I honestly think it's a great time to buy some Nintendo stock. So once I get more money in here, we're going to pump it in here. Obviously, you can see I only have 5 shares of Nintendo, and that's basically nothing towards my portfolio. But like I said, I'm going to be buying more Nintendo stock in the future. I'm just not at that point yet where I want to start investing into it heavily. So, and it's like 2 or 3 more stocks on this list today that I have on here that I'm just not invested in heavily yet, but we'll get into it when we get into it. Past that, we have Apple. Of course, I'm actually heavily invested into Apple, and I plan to be heavily invested into Apple for the long term. They just had their earnings. They killed their earnings, but overall, the market has been going down all week, like I mentioned before, and all month. So even though they did really well in their earnings, it didn't really matter when it came to their stock price, and it still dropped a little bit. So Apple right now is sitting at $157.99. I do plan on buying more at this price level, anywhere around the $150, $140 range. I'm definitely buying more Apple. Overall, I have about 12 shares of Apple. Average cost $129. Overall, up 22%. Past Apple, we got Microsoft. Like I told you guys months ago, anything under 300 for me is a buy for Microsoft, and just in general, Microsoft is a buy for me. $278.24 a share right now. Overall, I have 4.26 shares of Microsoft, and I'm overall up about 28% or $261. Past Microsoft, we have ticker symbol DGRO. If you guys haven't seen my videos before, then you guys would know DGRO is a dividend and growth ETF, and you guys know that my portfolio is a dividend and growth portfolio. So it only makes sense to have this be the majority of my portfolio, or at least I want it to be that way. So I plan to get this to about 15% of my portfolio. Right now it's at 51.05 a share, and I have it about 10% of my portfolio. So we're almost there. We're almost there. Overall, I'm down about 2.54% or $86. This is great. I definitely plan on buying some more. I just recently bought some like 2 days ago. So I was just at like 59 shares, and now I'm at 64. So continuously adding to this until we get to around that 15% portfolio diversity range. So we're going to keep riding that out, and definitely buying it while I can get my average cost down, because right now you can see my average cost is at 52 and the price is at 51. So we're going to do that. Past DGRO, we have ticker symbol BETZ, another ETF. This is a sports betting ETF. Nothing crazy here. Sitting at 17.22 a share right now. This isn't a huge part of my portfolio. It's only about 1.5%, 1%, but I do plan on holding it for what I got it for. Overall, I have 29 shares. Overall, down about 26%. No worries here. The whole market, like I said, is just down for tons of different reasons, which I talked about in a previous video, and I'll also make a future video going over it, hopefully sometime this week, because it's just a lot that we need to talk about. So yeah, but either way, no plans to sell it at all. I definitely believe in this industry for the long term, so I'm not worried about it. And like I said, I don't have that much invested anyway. Past that, we have QYLD. This is a nice dividend driver for my portfolio. 19.41 a share right now. Overall, down about 11%. I have about 100 shares of QYLD, and like I said, dividend driver. They're paying me a consistent right now about $20, $21 every single month of passive income that I can do with whatever I want to do. If I can put it back into this stock to buy me pretty much a share every single month, or I can just have it go towards anything else, which that's how I have it set up right now. I have it just go to my overall buying power, and I can use that money to buy whatever stock I want to buy on the stock market. So that's the plan for QYLD right now. It's sitting right now about 5 to 6% of my portfolio, and that's pretty much where I want to keep it at for the time being. Past QYLD, Realty Income, a nice real estate REIT or real estate investment trust or REIT. It's at 69.87 a share right now. I have about 11.5 shares. I talked about this in my previous dividend video, so make sure you check that video out. But overall, I'm up about 18%, 19%, 128. Solid stuff. Definitely plan on buying more. Like I said, most of these stocks, I plan on buying more. Past that, we got MPW or Medical Properties Trust, buying more, of course. 18.49 a share. Overall, down about 4% or $26. Nothing crazy. Medical Properties Trust, we're done with that one. Now we got STAG or STAG Industrial. More REITs on the way. I think this is like 3 or 4. Right now we're sitting at 38.50 for STAG though. Definitely buying more of STAG. I just got into this a couple months back, and I'm definitely gonna be a long-term investor in STAG. It's just that simple. Overall, I'm down about 8% or $110, and we're gonna ride it out. Like I said, we're riding all these out, or most of them. Past that, we got Boeing. Boeing actually took a mean hit over the past month, I believe. Yeah, down 22%. $43 for the past month. The last time I bought Boeing was the first time I bought Boeing, and I bought it around $99 a share. If it ever drops to about $99 a share, I promise you I will be buying a lot more. I don't know if that will happen in the short term or in the long term in general. It dropped to that price point for literally like a day when the whole market crashed because of the whole pandemic, and it never really got back to that point again. Either way, I think 150 is still a great price for Boeing. Overall, I would buy more, but like I said, it's just not in my interest right now to do so. But if you're looking at Boeing, I think it's a solid option. Scroll down, 5 shares of Boeing. Like I said, I don't have much of Boeing, and I'm overall up 50% with those 5 shares. So definitely don't plan on buying any more right now. But overall, solid investment, I personally think. I mean, it's either Boeing or Airbus, make your choice. Past that, we got ticker symbol KO or Coke, 64.80 a share right now. We scroll down, I have about 12 shares of Coke, and I'm overall up about 35%. Past Coke, we have Procter & Gamble, one of my favorite dividend stocks on top of that, which is one of my favorite stocks in general because it holds it down, you know what I'm saying? It holds it down. They own a lot of different stuff. They don't crash like the whole market does pretty much, but overall it's sitting at 160.55 a share right now. I have about 5.5 shares of Procter & Gamble, and I'm up about 21% or $155. Past Procter & Gamble, we have Ally Financial, pretty much a bank, and I have, I think, 2 banking stocks in my portfolio right now, but you can grab any, it's personally up to you. I like Ally, and the next one, I like them as well. Either way, Ally is sitting at $39.96 a share right now. I believe I'm down in this. Yes, I am, about 1.1%. I do plan on buying some in the short term, just to get a slightly lower average cost, and overall just to get it around the price I bought it for originally. Like, it hasn't been to around $40 for a while now, at least since I originally bought it. So I think this is a great time to buy some more, and I definitely plan to, especially with these whole recession fears we got going on. I think it's a nice time to buy it. Past that, we got ticker symbol JPM or JP Morgan Chase. one of the largest banks in the world, if not the largest. I'm not entirely sure. I think, yeah, it's one of the largest. Either way, sitting at 119.96 a share right now. We scrolled down. I have about 9, roughly 10 shares of JP Morgan Chase. Definitely plan on buying more because I'm down about 15% with those shares, but I've never seen it this low before. So like I said, I got into the market in March of 2020. So here we are now. A great time to add to my long-term position in Chase. And I definitely believe in Chase. I'm a huge customer of Chase. I have like 6 of their credit card products at this point in time. It's crazy. So we're definitely going to talk about that. We're definitely going to get more into that in the future, but I'm going to be buying more of that in the short term as well. Past that, we got ticker symbol XOM or ExxonMobil sitting at 85.50 a share right now. You guys already know the deal. ExxonMobil gas prices crazy right now. Scroll down, 20 shares of Exxon, overall up about 82% or $802. Cool, solid stuff. Past Exxon, we have Kinder Morgan. 18.16 a share right now. Overall, I have about 50 shares of Kinder Morgan, and I'm overall up about 4% or $40. Cool. Past that, we have Emerson sitting at 90.18 a share right now. I have about 5 shares of Emerson, nothing crazy here, but I'm overall up about 28% or $100. Nothing crazy. Like I said, just going through these because some of these, they're not getting cut off the portfolio or anything like that. If I tell you, if I don't mention that I'm cutting them from the portfolio, they're probably not going to get cut from the portfolio. Either way, most of the ones towards the end do. Disney, love Disney, solid stock. It just hasn't done what it needs to do, in the short term. But in the long term, I see Disney as being just fine. Sitting at 111.89 a share right now. We scrolled down. I have 3.74 shares of Disney. Overall, down about 24%. And it's a reason why I haven't been buying Disney. And that's because they've been continuously falling. So it's like, why buy them if they're going to keep falling? I know I can get Disney probably for under $100, depending on what happens in the next couple of months. So I'm definitely going to wait and see if I can get Disney for under $100 a share. It'd be great, and if I can, it'll be solid stuff. Look, down $72 in the past year. To be fair, it had no business riding up from COVID, and if we can see, COVID hit about right here, or COVID began about right here, and it rose on up to $200 a share roughly. It had no business doing that at all, considering all their revenue was gone for this entire year pretty much, or at least half this year. But whatever, like I said, I'm going to see if I can get Disney around this price point of about, I think it's a great time. Around this price, this $100 price point, I think it's a great time for Disney. So, or as a long-term investment, great time. If short term, I don't know, do your own thing, do your own research for that. But long term, I'm picking some up around that $100 price point. I think it's great. 111 is still fine too, though. So yeah, I might add some more next week. Past that, though, we got ticker symbol LOW or Lowe's sitting at 197.92 a share right now. Overall, Lowe's has been good to me, up about 12.5%, $117, and I have about 5 shares. Lowe's, past Lowe's, we got Walgreens. Ticker symbol WBA. Walgreens sitting at 42.60 a share right now. I haven't seen it around this price point since I originally invested into it as well. So I'll probably pick up a couple more shares of Walgreens. Not gonna knock it. Right now I'm down about 2.3%, $20. Nothing crazy. After that, we got Tesla. Tesla took a mean hit. They had actually excellent earnings, a couple weeks back, like 2 weeks back. Excellent earnings. They're killing it. Tesla's going to continue to kill it throughout the rest of this year, and I'm just happy to be an investor in Tesla, and I definitely plan on buying more, especially around this price point. And to me personally, anything under $1,000 a share when it comes to Tesla is a steal. It's a great deal to me personally. You may be completely different. You may hate Tesla. It is what it is. Elon just bought Twitter. That's a thing. But regardless, I don't have any Twitter stock, and I do like Tesla. If we scroll down on Tesla, I have about 5 shares of Tesla right now. Overall, up about 55% or $1,500. Cool. Past that, we have Coinbase. I should have honestly waited for Coinbase. I don't know why I do this. I always just you got to get out of this mindset of just trying to buy IPOs. It's a terrible idea. Sometimes it works, maybe in the short term, but in the long term, you got to deal with it. And I'm not selling for this much of a loss, so it is what it is. Sitting at $113.59 a share right now. I have about 6 shares of Coinbase, down about 55%. Should I buy more Coinbase right now? I could. I'm not really dependent on it, but I might, just to get my average cost down just a little bit. My average cost, as you can see, is $256. I think that's pretty high considering it's at this price point. And I definitely do believe in crypto for the long term. I don't necessarily believe in Coinbase for the long term, but considering they're pretty much the only crypto exchange that you can actually invest into in the stock market right now, I think it's a solid investment. I think it'll do decent within the next 3 to 5 years. Past that, though, I will likely just stick to crypto. I already own a lot of crypto, and if you want to know all the crypto I own, I have a video right up there for that. Past that though, we have Verizon, ticker symbol VZ, sitting at $46.50 a share right now. We scroll down, I have about 25 shares of Verizon, overall down about 15%. This was my AT&T replacement as my telecommunications like stock, and I definitely plan on buying more. Verizon also pays a solid dividend just like AT&T did. Not as high, but still really good. No issues there. I plan on buying more, like I mentioned before. Past that though, we got AdPoint. We're gonna see Sheba's down. Past that though, we have AdPoint. I'm not talking about this stock anymore. I'm just holding it. We're going to see what happens. I still believe in this company. Nothing's changed. If you guys see my videos before, you guys know all about AdPoint because I talked about it multiple times across at least a year. For about a year now, I've talked about this stock. So yeah, holding it. Have about 250 shares, down about 61%. Probably the largest loss that I have in my portfolio to date, that I've ever held in my portfolio to date as well. And yeah, so we're holding that. We're going to see what happens with it. I might buy some more if they get a lower average cost, but who knows? We'll see. It depends on if I run into some extra money or something like that. Past AdPoint, though, we have Robinhood Markets. Bought this for fun, so I don't have any shares really. $9.87. Just never sold what I had. I bought 5 shares at pretty much $36. And right now, you can see it's down 73%, obviously $134. I'm not really mad at this. It's not any worth on my portfolio. And even if it was at 36, it's still not any worth in my portfolio. So I just bought it for fun. This was the first ever IPO stock that I bought into because it's on Robinhood. So I was like, oh, it'd be cool just to buy it. So whatever. Either way, don't plan on investing into it personally, like for the long term. So it will be off the portfolio eventually. Same thing with AdPoint. Once AdPoint gets to a point where I feel as though I want to sell it, it will be off the portfolio. But right now, neither one of these, well, especially AdPoint, I'm not taking a loss on AdPoint. But Robinhood, I could just sell it anytime. I wouldn't really care. Past Robinhood, though, we got Main Street Capital, a solid monthly paying dividend stock sitting at $40.31. Overall, up about 5% with that. 28 shares, roughly 29 shares. Good stuff. We'll be buying more. Past that, we got Prospect Capital, another solid monthly dividend stock, $7.70 a share right now. Overall, 120 shares, roughly, up about 58%. Cool. I'm not buying any more of this right now, but they do pay me a nice dividend every single month consistently, so I'm not selling it either. Past that, BGS Foods. I do plan on selling BGS Foods or B&G Foods. Right now, it's like $28 a share. Like I said, I do plan on selling it. I haven't found my replacement yet or what I want to do with the money when I do sell it. So I'm holding it for the time being. They pay a solid dividend around 6%, I believe. But like I said, it won't be on the portfolio forever. I just don't know when I'll sell it. It could be this month, could be next month. It comes down to when I find a solid replacement for it or other stocks to invest into it other than BGS. Either way, I have about 52 shares overall, down about 4% with them. But like I said, the dividend they pay out is super nice. And that's very consistent. I think I'm getting like $24 dividend May 2nd. So yeah, and that's like what, a day from now? And probably already be past May 2nd by the time you guys see this video. So we'll see. But yeah, past that though, we have Target. This is one of the stocks that I do plan on investing into in the future. I don't have a position on Target really right now. It's sitting at $228 a share right now. As you can see, Target is up over the past month, past 3 months still up, past year still up. And they also just increased their dividend not too long ago. But overall, I do plan on investing in Target for the long term. I have basically nothing, about $40 worth of Target. Like I said, this is something I plan on investing into for the long term, and I just want to get my position started with it. I just haven't had the time to do that yet, haven't had the money to do that yet, so it's sitting on the portfolio so I don't forget. Past Target, we have one more that I also want to get my position started in, and that is Brookfield Infrastructure. Brookfield Infrastructure pretty much owns a whole bunch of different real estate, residential real estate, and also like I think mainly residential real estate, so like homes and apartment complexes, mainly like apartment complexes. They have a lot of those. And actually the building I'm in right now is actually owned by Brookfield Infrastructure. Right now they're sitting at $70.92 a share right now. You can see them over the past week, past month, 3 months, year, 5 years. Interesting. It's very interesting. So I'm going to do a little bit more research on this, but it is in the portfolio. I have about $1 worth. I just want to do more research on it, and I'm down about 7% with that $1. So nothing crazy, obviously. But yeah, and I believe that is it for the full portfolio. We scroll down and look at my crypto holdings. Like I said before, if you guys don't know, I actually just use crypto. I usually just use crypto on Robinhood just to track the crypto prices on Robinhood. But for the time being, I'm actually going to continue to invest in Bitcoin on Robinhood just because, like you can see right here, I have a recurring buy in Bitcoin, $30 every single month. I'm going to buy Bitcoin on Robinhood and as well as another crypto on Robinhood I'll mention in a second, just because Robinhood doesn't charge any fees. So if Robinhood's not going to charge me any fees to buy the crypto, unlike all these other crypto exchanges, I'll just buy the crypto on Robinhood and then transfer it to my cold storage wallet when I feel like it's enough for it to go. Like right now, I'm not going to transfer $36 worth of Bitcoin. Doesn't make sense. Past Bitcoin, though, we have Ethereum. Oh no, past Bitcoin we have Dogecoin. I just simply have Dogecoin on here just to track it. I only have $1 worth of Dogecoin. Overall, all my Dogecoin is on my cold storage wallet. I have about 8,000, 9,000 Doge right now. And then Ethereum, same thing goes here. I just turned this on right now. It used to be on my BlockFi portfolio, but I'm actually going to start investing into Ethereum on Robinhood. I know it's so many different accounts. I'm just on Robinhood just because, like I said, the fee thing. So on BlockFi, you can transfer your crypto once every single month without paying a fee. I have most of my Ethereum holdings on my BlockFi portfolio. I want to transfer it to my cold storage wallet, which I will do once the next month hits, and I can get it without paying any BlockFi fee because I'm not paying any fee. But like I said, when I do it on Robinhood, I don't have to pay any fee anytime I transfer it, so I don't plan to do that. Past that though, you guys already know the deal. I'm just going to invest into it on here. That way I don't have to pay any fee anytime I buy it or anytime I transfer it. Cool stuff. And lastly, we have Shiba. Bought this for fun. Shiba Inu. I actually had Shiba a long time ago. Well, not a long time ago, but like late last year. And I like pretty much tripled my money off of it. I put I think I put like $80 in and I ended up coming out with like 700. So it was a solid trade at the time. Overall, I just bought this for fun. It just started trading on Robinhood if you didn't know, but you know now. And yeah, that's about it. I bought about $100 worth. As you can see, I'm down about 24%, so $25 roughly, $26. And I just bought for fun. I don't plan on doing anything with it. I don't know if I'm buying any more of it, but you can see it's still going down. And it's funny because when I told people that sheep, I just didn't feel like sheep was just gonna hold on strong, and that's when I actually sold pretty much all of my sheep back way when. Of course, that's when it started going down. So I'm not saying I predicted that because it's no way to predict this stuff. But I think I ended up selling sheep around here. I didn't sell up here. Like I know all-time highs. I definitely didn't sell at all-time highs because I remember because my birthday is October 27th. So I didn't sell at all-time highs, but I definitely started selling around here, and I got rid of most of it, or if not all of it, by about November 5th. Because I'm like, no, I feel like the hype's dying. You go online, it's just not the same. And at the end of the day, these are meme coins. You know what I'm saying? These are meme tokens or whatever. So I don't trust that like a real investment personally. So I'm not going to take the risk. I'm going to go ahead and collect my money and get out. And that's what I did, and it worked out for me. Imagine holding SHIB all the way down here from seeing it be all the way up here. No. And the thing is, I did that with Dogecoin. I had Dogecoin at 75 cents, 8,000 Doge at 75 cents. Or no, more than that at 75 cents. But I didn't sell all of it. I only sold like some of it. And looking back, I mean, I could have sold all of it and had way more money right now. Or I could have keep holding it, and that's where I'm at right now. I'm still holding 8,000 Doge left. Overall, still a decent amount of money, but it's not what it could have been if I just sold it at 75 cents. So I told myself I'm not going to make that mistake again. I'm going to go ahead and take the cash when it comes to these meme coins and meme tokens or whatnot. Overall, Ethereum and Bitcoin, I believe in those for long term. These meme coins, the only one I truly believe in for the long term is probably Doge. All the other ones, I'm not taking the chance with. I just get in and get out, get my money and go. So there you guys go. That is the whole portfolio. That is the portfolio for May of 2022. That is the new stocks that I am looking at going forward. And like I said, I'm going to be starting up $200 every single week to this portfolio. So hopefully we can finally break this $40,000 barrier that every time I get close to, I can never break because something happens in the market that makes it tank. Either way, there's a lot of stuff going on in the world right now to keep the market down. So I don't expect it to go up over the next couple of months, but I think that's a great time to go and buy some more. It's actually probably one of the best times to start, especially around a recession. If we're going to we could be in a recession right now. So if we're in one right now, an amazing time to go and buy all these stocks in your portfolio, in my portfolio, whatever. So that's what I'm doing. I'm loading up the boat. It's a great time to do it. We'll see how we are next year. Don't look at this video from month to month. Look at it from year to year and see where we are. If we're still going down over 3, 4, 5 years, then I'm personally doing something wrong. If we're not, I'm good to go, and you should be good to go too. Either way, that's all I got for today's video. That is the portfolio update for May of 2022. So if you guys enjoyed, definitely make sure you hit that like button, hit the subscribe button to see more content like it, and check out a lot of my videos. They'll be linked up here on the side, and they'll also be linked all over the main channel. They're solid videos. I'm trying to get back into it. I think I'm doing pretty well. I'm trying to it's getting good. The moving process is good. If you guys don't know, I'm in a new apartment, all that kind of good stuff. But I don't want to bore you with all that extra stuff. So I'm just gonna close it out. That's it. Take care of yourselves. Stay safe. Stay hydrated. Stay positive. I'm out. Dollar Mike. Peace.